Hey guys, so I just wanted to let you guys know, I went to the Launcher Center, did uh, my intake appointment. I learned a lot that is not good with my body and what's going on in my life right now. And since it was just an intake, we didn't talk very much, but it was actually really helpful. So there's one thing that, constantly happens with me, especially at my job that I've been with for a year and a half. So I get a tone in my voice that I guess people take as being rude or something. Well, I've been written up several times at work for it, and I've always told them that if there's something wrong or if I say something wrong to you, come to me and let me know, because that's the only way I can fix things if I know, if someone tells me. But if you don't tell me, how am I supposed to fix things? Well, no one ever comes to me and tells me. I always get written up for it. Well, the social worker that I was talking to and that was dealing with me today said that that's an actually really common thing with female to male transgenders. It made me feel a lot better because I was like, I just thought something was wrong with me. Or, and it doesn't help that no one was ever willing to come to me and let me know what was going on. So that was helpful. I got an appointment for my primary care so I can get some blood taken and talk about the T-shot, which I'm really looking forward to since I don't have to have a letter for it at the clinic, which is really, really good because I'm looking forward to getting some hair on my face, and this voice has got to go. That's what I'm really looking forward to. And then, of course, eventually getting top surgery. That was a big thing. She wanted me to talk about my strengths and my weaknesses. Of course, my strengths are, I love animals. My mother likes to say that I'm a lot nicer to four-legged animals than two-legged. And she's probably right. I adapt easier with dogs or cats or horses or pigs or anything like that. I don't even like birds because they only have two legs. So that's helpful. Let's see. What else? We talked about that. So that was a strength. Here, this is a weakness. The way I talk to people. My self-esteem is really low, self-confidence is really low, which I did tell her about doing this, and she's like, that's actually really great because you're working on your self-confidence, you're working on getting out there and being more active and just working, doing something that you've always wanted to do but you've never really done, and I'm doing that now, So it's really helpful. I really enjoy doing this. I know it's not very organized right now, and I'm working on that. I'm hoping to get a couple of people that follow me on Instagram. Maybe they can send me videos of how they came out and them talking about things and stuff like that. That would be helpful. I'm still not out yet to my family. But maybe, hearing other people's stories will help me on a way to tell my family. Coming out is really hard, especially with my family and how hard it is to just be, talking to them most of the time. Me and my dad don't have the best relationship. We like to fight it out. We like to duke it out with words, not with fists or anything. And my mom is just really submissive. She just stopped fighting and stopped standing up for us in the last few years. And then my sister and I, we do get into physical altercations a lot. I think the last time was like 5 years ago when we broke the dishwasher. Whoops. Mom's still not over that one because we still haven't gotten it fixed. I have a grandpa that's gay, so my parents are okay with me liking women, but probably not me wanting to be a guy then liking women. I'm hoping my doubts don't come true, obviously. That's a hope, and that's a future type thing, so we'll see. What else? I'm guessing I can talk about just random shit, right? So my favorite superhero is either Superman from DC and Captain America from Marvel. Superman's rival with Wonder Woman at the moment because I really, really loved her movie. It was just so spot on. They did so well with it, and I happen to just love Greek mythology. So the whole Ares, and then Ares happened to be a guy that played Remus Lupin in Harry Potter. So that was amazing to see because I love Harry Potter. I plan on getting several tattoos of Harry Potter, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping that the next Justice League movie is going to be really good too. That's what I'm really looking forward to, having Batman, the Flash, Cyborg, and Superman and stuff like that. It's going to be amazing. I also love Captain America. He will be my number one Marvel superhero ever, just because he comes from an era of World War II, and I happen to have very many connections to World War II. And he was a symbol of hope in just comic books for little kids, and I happen to love that very much. I also am very connected to how he was when he was a kid. He was bullied because he was super small, super skinny, super, weak. He had to find his voice, and it was hard for him because he was just seen as weak, and I connect with that very much. Another one is, and yes, I'm wearing a Batman shirt. Doesn't mean anything. I don't really like Batman. I just happen to like the shirt. Let's see. The last movie I saw was Wonder Woman, so that was a good one. I happen to love Mountain Dew. It's an amazing drink. My favorite baseball team is the Houston Astros. I did grow up here. My grandpa used to have season tickets, so we would go every Sunday. So that was fun. I was there in the 2005, the last playoff game before the World Series when they hit that nice home run. So I was there. That was awesome. I played softball my whole life. From the time I was 4 to the time I was 18, my senior year. I was 2 months shy of being 19. We went to the playoffs, just one game. I ended up in the newspaper, the local newspaper, obviously, but my family all went out and bought 20 newspapers to keep because they are insane. They're crazy. Let's see. Oh, I love books. The Percy Jackson and Lightning Thief series, that was great. Good Greek mythology. My favorite Greek god happens to be Poseidon because I love water, which really sucks because I don't go swimming very much anymore. Not with my body image issues and stuff like that. What else? I own an iPhone. Love it. Probably won't go back to another one, a different one or anything like that. I do like hats. I happen to like the New Era hats, obviously. Yes, I'm wearing the Yankees does not mean I like the Yankees. I don't actually like the Yankees very much. But they're an old team and they have history, so, everyone has to like the Yankees. Let's see. Oh, my favorite food is pizza. And it's the easiest to make and the cheapest. Which is what I'm trying to do by saving money. Binders. I've been doing some really good research about them. There's a sports bra binder type one that I think I can get away with wearing because my family won't question that at all. And then, let's see. I'm trying to plan these things out better, but I just haven't been able to, and a lot of my friends don't know what to do with them. One of them was supposed to be giving me a video, and he still hasn't yet, so you can blame Steve for that. He still has not sent me a message on Snapchat, but I'm working on it. Sorry. Just checking Instagram. So, Instagram. I do try to follow some of you guys back. I don't like the clutter on my own feed, just because I tend to like to keep up with my friends as much as possible, and it's kind of hard to when you follow random people all the time. I do follow most transgender people though, just to keep up their story and be able to encourage them as much as possible. So if you want me to follow, just shoot me a message and I will follow you, trust me. I do do subscription for subscription, obviously, just trying to build my audience as much as possible. I love watching other people's videos and encouraging them to keep going. I do want to try and have questions. If you want me to answer a question, just message me. I will answer it. This is probably my longest video. Let's see. Oh, my favorite all-time movie series of a lifetime is Harry Potter. Just because, again, Harry was like an idol to me growing up. I was literally hoping to get a Hogwarts letter when I was 11. I watched every single movie with either my granny or my grandpa. Not together, obviously, they're divorced, but I still watch fan fiction, and I write some fan fiction too. I do love writing, no matter how much dyslexia I have. I do love to write. I read fan fiction most times because I get bored and I will sit there and watch it or read it. I hear there's supposed to be doing a Baltimore origin story, so I'm looking forward to that. And I'm hoping it's done correctly, because if not, then I'm gonna be really upset. So a few of my friends, because we're all Harry Potter nerds, we want to get the Deathly Hallows symbol tattooed on us, and then even after all this time, and then you say always, obviously. The snake quote, I want a sleeve with the martyrs on it. That would be really cool. That's probably one of the ones I really want to get, but I can't right now where I work. Let's see. I own a Fitbit, so if you want to challenge me on Fitbit, just message me, and I will, because I love challenges, even if I get a little lazy at times. Let's see. Yeah, so that's probably it for tonight. I might do a live on Instagram later, so you can always follow me on there. I don't know how many people actually pay attention to it or watch it, but I'm gonna give it a chance. So I will see you guys later. Bye!